So today I'm doing a Matterport scan on this big beautiful house, and I've already started the scan. I've got my Matterport camera over here, and I just wanted to show you around the house a little bit so you can see where I'm at. And basically a Matterport scan is setting this 360 camera up so that it can spin in a circle and then hiding from the camera. So I've got my iPad here, and the iPad controls the camera, so when I hit the button it starts scanning. I just have to stay out of the way. Once it's finished scanning, then I have to move it to the next location, because when the Matterport processes all of the information, then it stitches all of the images together so that it creates what we call a digital twin. And a digital twin means basically you can move through the entire house and see everything just as it sits. And it's like having a virtual open house. You can, visit online anytime and look all the way around the house. So I'm really enjoying this house. It's got some really cool features in it. The office is probably my favorite feature. And yesterday I shot a house that had a beautiful office in it. So I am just being inundated with beautiful offices this week. Really enjoying that. The other thing that you have to do on a Matterport scan when you're going through is you have to make sure that all of your windows and mirrors are marked. And you can see it on the iPad here that there's little lines that show where the windows are, where the mirrors are, and that enables the Matterport tour to know that you can't cross through that area, even though it looks like you could go outside through there. So it makes the tour a lot more realistic. You leave the doors open so that somebody can walk outside and tour around. And the magic part about this camera, the Matterport Pro 3 that I'm using, is that it can scan outdoors, and it does everything through LiDAR. And it just creates a beautiful floor plan. It shows off the outdoors exactly as they exist. We do what we call the magic door trick, where we close a door halfway as we're moving through the property. So when you get closer to the door, when you're looking at the door, it'll look like the door is closed. And then as you get closer, the door will magically open and you'll be able to see outside and walk through the door. So that's always fun. That's a fun part of the tour. It takes a little bit longer, but it's worth the wait to go through the doors. You have to do 2 shots inside the door with the door maybe halfway open, then fully open, and then outside the door, same way, fully open, then halfway open. And it gives you that feeling as you're moving towards the door, as though the door is opening as you get closer. It's a very welcoming feeling in a digital tour. So one of the things that I really like about this house is the extensive fireplaces. There's a beautiful one behind me here. There's another one over in this room over here, and this one happens to have a huge mirror on it. So that is really cool. This is the office I was telling you about that I absolutely love. And one of the cool parts of this office is if you spend all night editing and your wife doesn't want you to show up to bed too late because you can't wake her up because she has to wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning to go to work herself, this has a hidden Murphy bed inside. Ooh, look at that. Nice and quiet. You can just lay that thing out. You're not waking anybody up. Hit the sack after you finish your edits, and then wake up nice and refreshed in the morning after everything uploads. So that would be my life anyway. You could use that for whatever you wanted to use it for. Guests coming over or anything like that. I just think it's a really handy feature. And while we're walking through the house real quick, I'll show you into the master bedroom. It's not staged, so there's not much to see, but it is a nice bedroom. Got some big beautiful windows there to let the morning light in. And then just past this dark brown wall here, we can move into the primary bathroom. If you really need to check yourself out in the morning, you've got a 3-way mirror. Hello. Hello. And you can see everything there. Tub, walk-in shower, lots more mirrors, double vanity. Anyhow, there's some big closets as well in here. His and hers closets. Don't often show off the closets, but this one's easy to walk into and walk around. It does have a gated driveway, and it also has a 2-car and single-car garage. So very expansive, lots of room to work, walk around. There's upstairs. The stairway is just inside the entrance. Looks very nice. And more bedrooms upstairs to choose from. It's a little bit older house. It could probably use some updates, but everything's nice. The kitchen's nice. The dining room's nice. This is about what $1 million will get you here in Texas. And it's not every day that I get to show you $1 million home. So I thought that I'd share that with you. God bless.